Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Old Way. Nicolas Cage Western, just came out, hour and 35 minutes long. It's about an old gunslinger and his daughter, which I assume is Nicolas Cage and some girl, who have to face consequences because evidently he murdered some other kid's father, and that kid has now come back for revenge. If that makes sense. So the guy he murdered, his son, comes back. So I don't know. It is 5.4 on IMDb, but only 1,153 people rated it so far. Outside of Nicolas Cage, the only other person I recognize is Shiloh Fernandez. So I've seen him in a couple of different things. So we'll see. Let's get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching The Old Way. We're at the 47-minute, 44-second mark. Right at halfway, just about. And I wasn't even concerned about where we were. I was stopping it right here because I am really enjoying this movie. It's nothing special. It's nothing new. It's a Western, right? And like they say, right? Nicolas Cage kills some kid's father. And they show that it's right in the beginning. And now the kid wants revenge. So he's coming after Nicolas Cage's character. They're outlaws, right? They're roaming through the countryside, so they have the marshal on their tail. But now Nicolas, so they're coming after Nicolas Cage, and they're sending them to Nicolas Cage to come after them, right? So that they can, get revenge. That's the whole plot line, right? But what's really cool, so Nicolas Cage has this young daughter, 12 maybe? I don't know. I'm going to take a guess at that. And I tell you what, so they're out in a trail, they're riding horses, whatever. This girl is not an outlaw, of course, but she's like lacks emotion, really, and you can see it right from the beginning, just the way that she is. Now, Nicolas Cage's previous life essentially was he was a gunslinger or some kind of guy like that, and like I said, has killed people, but now in the future he's got a daughter, a wife, he has a store, you know what I mean, he dresses nice, he's not a gangster anymore or gunslinger or whatever your Wild Wester guy. He's got like a family man, but when his kid comes back looking for him, who's now an adult, he's got to become that. Long story short, he plays the role extremely well. This is like now I want to say the Nicolas Cage of old, but this is a good character for him. I've seen how many movies does he make nowadays, and it's just like, it's just like they're just making movies and throwing him in it. Some of them are good, but this one really, I like him in this. They're giving him good lines, like his lines aren't cheesy. He says different things, and it's just like, wow, that was a good line right there, and it was perfect for him, perfect for the situation, and everything like that. Same thing with this little girl. She is really good. So, she's now going out with her father out in the Wild Wild West, whatever, and, she's got to kind of become a cowgirl, or, whatever, an outlaw herself, in a sense, and has to toughen up, but it's not hard for her because she has no emotions. And so seeing her transformation through this first 47 minutes is good. And I think it's done well. I think she's great, and I think Nicolas Cage's character is great. So that's why I like it. Again, this is not anything new. This is what Westerns are all about, right? He kills his father, his son comes after him. What's going to happen? Big shootout at the end, right? Maybe they might do 10 paces. Who knows? But they might go to a saloon and stuff like that. You know what's going to happen. But it's the delivery so far that I'm really excited about. So, alright, that's it. We'll see what happens the second half of this movie, but so far so good. I think I'll reiterate one more time because some people don't come back for the final check-in with me, but whoever directed or whatever, or probably directed and wrote it, did a great job with Nicolas Cage. Because you can't just give him any line and he's gonna knock it out of the park. It's got to be to him and to his character. And so far, I've been really paying attention to that, and I thought the lines that they give him, the one-liners, all that kind of stuff, is good. It's alright, I rambled on. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Old Way, and I have to say, the second half of this movie did not disappoint. It did not change from what I was watching in the first half. I'm still very excited. The overall acting, writing, dialogue, the scenery, cinematography, I enjoyed it all. I thought it was great. I was laughing. There's this one scene where Nicolas Cage's wife is hanging laundry, and I'm like, how they make it look like it's really the Old West, you know what I mean? And you get caught up in that, and that's the whole movie is done that well. I just think they did a phenomenal job with the actors that they had, and the actors did a phenomenal job of what they won that role for. So great job there. And then, like I said, it's a Western. You know what's going to happen in all of this, and for the most part, we're going to see what happens. But I like what they did. I like all of it. You know what I mean? Like right up until the end. Right up until the end. I mean, the whole. I wish I could talk more about it, but what ending they chose, great job. What they did with the character in the final scene, phenomenal. Because I was just thinking, I was like, I mean, I thought, but I know I don't make any sense, but check it out. You'll know what I mean when you see it, and I thought that was well done. I'll take another one. The Old Way 2, right? I'll take another one. I don't see why not, but maybe not. You don't ever want to ruin, a good movie with a sequel. Sometimes that ruins it. Sometimes it doesn't. But good enough. Filmed at Yellowstone Film Ranch, Paradise Valley, Montana. Look at that, Yellowstone. Gonna go watch some of that, right? I've already seen all of it that they have, not the prequels. But anyway, I digress here. Great film. If you like westerns, more importantly, if you like Nicolas Cage, and if you like young actors who are really good, this movie's for you. Whether you like western, yeah, I think you have to like westerns too, because it's all those three. So if you're looking for that, check this out. I am definitely at a 7. I enjoyed it so much that I am wondering if it should be an 8. I don't know. I mean, this is, maybe that's way too much, but I just think they did a great job with, putting the pieces together here. Somebody didn't just write a bunch of lines for him to say and mess it up. So, well, that's me. Anyway, check it out. Let me know your thoughts. No spoiler segment on this one. Enjoy the movie for what it was. Sorry for this review being so long, but if you stuck this long, thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.